Hey, what's going on, sports cards fans? Ray from Philly here, and welcome to the moment you've all been waiting for, the 2021 Baseball Card Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I want to thank all of you who came out and did a great turnout this year. Last year, we had 44 votes. This year, you will not believe it. It was 564 votes, a huge, huge success. And it was all because of you. I hope you had fun doing it. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. So it was a huge turnout, 564 votes. So first, I want to bring in, before we get started, to the rest of my committee, Mike, This Baseball Card Life, and Vic, All Time Greats Blog. Guys, how you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, doing great.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, from really for helping me out. It was just a huge success this year, and I really appreciate all the work and effort that you did to this.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You're
Great.
welcome, Ray. You're welcome.
So I'm going to, Victor, why don't you share with us your experience in helping out with this year's Baseball Card Hall of Fame and talk about, how you contributed.
Yeah. Well, when I first came on, I took on the role that I was going to come on as just as like support or encouragement, and just whatever you guys needed from me, I was willing to do. I went ahead and did a very detailed article on the Baseball Card Hall of Fame, giving you all the details on that. And I went ahead and did a strong social media push, which what I found pretty beneficial. And I also reached out to Rich Mueller over at Sports Collectors Daily, and he was able to write a piece on that. And was really grateful for the help that he was able to give us. And that was kind of my role with the Hall of Fame.
Well, I want to thank you for that, Vic. It was a huge
Absolutely.
contribution, really. Mike, why don't you? I got the same question for you. Why don't you share with us your experience in helping out with this year's Baseball Card of Fame, Hall of Fame?
Well, I just love tech, so that's really my role in this whole project, the Baseball Card Hall of Fame. So I used Google Forums and put the whole ballot together, found all the images, the 40 card images that we're going to go over here. And I also really want to be transparent to the whole community. And so I'm going to actually show the ballot here real quick. So this should look familiar to everyone, and you'll see on the right side, it says response is 566, but there's actually like 2 votes that one guy voted twice within like a first minute of each other, and another person just voted for nothing. So we deleted those, and Google actually has a spreadsheet, and I'm not going to go through this whole spreadsheet, but I am going to share this. So in the description of the video, you will be able to click and look at this spreadsheet, so you can see literally all 564 people and what they voted for. So that was my big part to this whole Hall of Fame.
And again, like I said to Vic, Mike, I want to personally thank you for a huge contribution to this. It was, what can I say? It went above and beyond. So thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. Well, this is what you're waiting for. The moment all you guys have been waiting for. The results for this year's 2021 Baseball Card Hall of Fame. Starting with number 10 is the 1948 Bowman Stan the Man Musial, 172 total votes, which was 30.5% of the voters. Amazing. Coming in at number 9, the 1933 Gaudy Napoleon Lajoie, getting 185 total votes, which was 32.8% of the voters. Number 8, the 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle, 190 total votes, which was 33.7% of the voters. Beautiful card. Mm-hmm. Coming in at lucky number 7, the 1953 Bowman Color Pee Wee Reese, finally getting in after 4 years, getting 200 total votes, which was 35.5% of the voters. Congratulations to that card.
Yeah.
Finally getting in.
Yes.
Coming in at number 6, the 1953 Topps Jackie Robinson, getting 219 total votes, which was 38.8% of the voters. Now we're coming up to the top 5. Number 5, the 1914 M101 Sporting News Babe Ruth, getting 222 votes, which was 39.4% of the voters. The Babe's rookie card. Coming in at number 4, the 1969 Topps Reggie Jackson rookie, getting 230 total votes, which was 40.7% of the voters. Coming in at number 3, the 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle, getting 237 total votes, which was 42% of the votes. You've asked for it. Now we're coming to the top 2. At number 2, the 1990 Score Bo Jackson card, getting 258 total votes, which was 45.7% of the voters. Very popular card. And now drum roll, please, gentlemen. Coming in at number 1, the 1952 Topps of the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays, getting 330 total votes, 58.5% of the voters. Just amazing. Great selection, great list of cards. Unbelievable. So now that we've gone through the 10 cards that were inducted, you guys might be saying, what are your plans as of right now for the 2022 ballot? Well, here you go. Mike, take it away.
All right. So we decided as a group, as a committee, to remove 6 cards for next year. That would be the 5 lowest percentage cards voted on. But since there was 2 cards with the exact same votes, we're removing 6 total cards. So that means that these are the 6 total cards, by the way. 71 Reggie Jackson, Campanella rookie, Randy Johnson rookie, Walter Johnson Ramley card, 54 Bowman, Mickey Mantle, and the refractor of the 93 Ken Griffey Jr. And if you're looking at these cards and you're thinking, these guys, some of these cards should be still on the ballot, why are we removing them? Well, it just gives more room for new cards for next year. So with these 6 being removed and the 10 in the 2021 ballot, so we have 16 total cards. So this is as of right now, this is our plans for the 2022 ballot. The voting will be in May of 2022. 40 total cards, just like this year, you'll get to vote on. 10 of those 40 will get inducted. 24 cards from the 2021 ballot will carry over onto the 2022 ballot. So therefore, there will be 16 new cards on the 2022 ballot. And I have one last slide here. This is the actual vote count and percentage for all the cards on the 2021 ballot.
There you have it. That's the final vote tally right there. So as we were talking during this whole thing, we were thinking of improvement ideas for the Baseball Card Hall of Fame. And by all means, if anyone has an idea out there what they would like to see for us to do, share it. But my committee is going to share some of the ideas here now, what we've are thinking and discussing for the Baseball Card Hall of Fame next year.
Yep. Yeah. Now, number 1, a website just for the Baseball Card Hall of Fame for sure is one of pretty much the top priority for us for next year. And also we're entertaining sponsorship ideas, to help improve the Baseball Card Hall of Fame for next year. So those are the 2 big things. What about you, Vic?
Yeah, I just wanted to say a few things. First of all, I just want to thank both of you, Ray and Mike, for inviting me onto the committee. I just feel like I had so much fun doing this. This was amazing. And what I want the community to realize that this is not what Ray said. This is not what Mike said, or this is not what Victor said. This is what the community voted on. 564 votes, and the community says that these cards inducted in 2021 are the most important to collectors. So with that said, I think the coolest part for me, though, on this entire thing was being able to listen to Ray and Mike on Dr. Beckett's podcast, and just the buzz and the excitement that it brought about within the community, within the committee, was just pretty cool. And lastly, I just want to thank Rich Mueller from Sports Collectors Daily. A special thank you and shout out to him. I was talking to him and expressing to him the urgency of getting the ballot out to the voters, and he really did. He really did. He went above and beyond to get the article written and posted as quickly as possible. So thank you to Rich on that.
Yeah, I definitely want to thank Dr. Beckett for getting the word out on his podcast, for me and Ray, both giggling and excitement. You can just listen to those podcasts and you can hear our smiles through the whole thing. It was just so much fun. I mean, we've both known who Dr. Beckett was since the 80s, right, Ray? And it's just been awesome. And Rich Klein is another gentleman out there that's been in the hobby for years and years and years. He voted and was very supportive. And yeah, we've just had so much support and love from the community, and it's just been awesome.
So Mike, thank you very much for that. And again, everybody, from all of us here, we want to thank you for the huge turnout this year. Like Mike said, thank you to Dr. Beckett, and Vic said thank you to Detroit Sports Addict Blog and to Sports Collector Daily, and to everybody out there who voted. We're looking for bigger and better things in the future. It was a huge, huge step from last year to this year, and I couldn't have done it without Mike and Vic. So thank you, and thank you to all the people out there. So stay tuned for next year. Remember, give us your thoughts and your ideas. We'll see you all next year. Congratulations to the cards getting in this year. Thank you, thank you, thank you from all of us here. And stay tuned for next year. And like I always say, have fun with it. See you next year, guys.